Welcome back, everyone, to E3 on Twitch. It is Hello Kelly Link here, joined by Okadrian, and we got Joel. We're going to be taking a look at Pokken Tournament Deluxe.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going well. It's a very good show.
Yeah?
People are really excited about it. Yeah.
It's been, I mean, a lot of things going on, and I know we got a lot of people excited for Pokken Tournament. So what is new with the Deluxe version?
So Pokken Tournament came out originally on the Wii U last year, and now they've got a Deluxe version that comes out with the Switch, and it uses all the Switch functionality too, and then also adds some extra features and some new characters to it that make it really exciting. One of the great
new
things,
characters.
Yeah, new characters. So the first one they have 4 new characters from the Japanese arcade version. They have Darkrai, Krogunk, Scizor, and Empoleon. And then there's a character that's exclusive for the Switch version, which is Decidueye. Decidueye was one of the starter Pokemon that you would get for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. And so what they've done is they've added these new characters and then added a lot of Switch functionality and some extra modes too. So with the Wii U version, you were stuck on a home console. Now you can actually undock the system and go over to a friend's house and play there. So if they have a Switch version, you can play local wireless with them, or you can sit at a park bench and play with just one Switch on.
Can you get the Deluxe for the Wii U, or is it just for the Switch?
It's just for the Switch.
Okay, and can people cross-platform play between the Wii U and the Deluxe?
They cannot.
Okay.
They cannot. So it's Switch version only works with this Switch version. So one of the things that we have here is a new the support Pokemon, and support Pokemon are Pokemon that come out and kind of aid you in battle, and they have different abilities. They'll either straight out attack your opponent, or they'll either disrupt your opponent, make it debuff their abilities, or they will buff your abilities too. So right now we have a battle between Decidueye and Lucario. And one of the things that makes Pokken Tournament a little bit different than other games is it switches between an arena fighter. Right now we're in field phase. So this is where you harass your opponent with either ranged attacks or whatever. And then you can switch into duel phase, and this is more of a classic 2D fighter. And this is where you mix it up and deal your damage. And so if you do a throw like Decidueye just did here, it switches back to field phase, and now you can roam around, do ranged attacks, and Decidueye is really tearing it up.
Yeah.
Stop mid-sentence.
Okay, so, and now they brought out a support Pokemon that was Litten. One of the great things is one of the new support Pokemon, Poplio, which Lucario has here. It adds your additional jumps, so you can actually do a double jump as opposed to just a normal jump that you had before.
Is there a way that you can change the assists? Do each Pokemon have different assist abilities like you can see in other fighting games?
Yes, yeah, they do. So there's around 15 different support Pokemon that you can choose from, and they're pairs. And so you can switch in between whether you want to go with an attack Pokemon one round and then switch over to the other pair, which is more disruptive or support. And it's kind of like another layer to the game. The more powerful the support effect there is, the longer the charging time would be. So both of these guys are average charging time.
Yeah, what are we looking at right now?
So these are, in between rounds, you can select what support Pokemon you want to use. And that's kind of the game within the game. So if you have a support that has a quick charge time, you want to pick that guy first, and so you'll be able to use them the first round. And then the second round, you usually have your support maxed out, and so you can go with your more powerful support for the second round. And so that's kind of another layer within the game.
Now,
what Lucario did here was he did his Synergy Burst attack, and this is kind of your super attack that you have for your game. Your character goes really powerful, and it's kind of a mix between Mega Evolutions that you saw in X and Y, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, and then the Z moves that you have in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So Lucario has gone his Mega Evolution. You see he's got red.
But it has like a timer on it. You activate it and then it drains itself?
And then it drains itself,
almost like X Factor from Marvel vs. Capcom?
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of like a super mode that you can beef up. And so the more damage that you do to your opponent, the bigger the burst will fill up. And you also, it fills up slower if you take damage.
Once it's done, can you continue to refill it up?
It will fill up once it's done. And then if you notice, when they go into field phase, there's little orbs that will fill up, that'll show up on the battlefield. And those will also fill up your burst mode too.
What makes the orbs appear? Is it just random?
It's just random, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like a level of RNG.
Yeah, it is. And there's big orbs and small orbs. So like Decidueye right now has its burst powered up, but Lucario defeated him before that. So one of the things about the burst mode is it makes you more powerful and higher defense. And then also you get a chance for a burst attack. And you only have one chance for that, and that's kind of like your trump card. And if you have the ability to block that burst attack when your opponent does it, then they lose that ability to attack you, and then you can come back with your own synergy burst.
So you go into burst mode, you only have one opportunity to attack, but you don't have to use it right away.
You don't have to use it right away. So if you see the Decidueye's burst is slowly emptying out, and then did hit the burst attack, this is their Decidueye's burst attack.
Whoa.
This is a nice animation.
It looks so pretty.
Yes.
60 frames per second, too, yeah?
Yes, yeah. And
Very
that's
nice.
one of the great things is they optimized this for the Switch version. So everything's running at 60 frames a second. Wireless mode does run a little bit slower because it's over local wireless.
Sure.
There's also different modes. They had a new mode. It's Team Battle, where you can select a team of 3 Pokemon fighters, and your opponent selects 3 Pokemon fighters, and it's the last man standing. So it's kind of like a little core series Pokemon party in your fighting game. So
Are you saying it's a 3v3, but it's similar where only one character comes out? Can you summon another one and the other one goes back?
the next opponent comes out, or your next Pokemon fighter comes out when that one's defeated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And-
only on death can you summon the next one, but you can choose your lineup for it?
You can choose your lineup, and it's kind of random. So you have your roster
Yeah.
for your party, and you can select which one comes out. So your opponent doesn't know which one you're going to come out with. So if there's, and the one thing about these Pokemon fighters is that they have different abilities. So Pikachu Libre out here, he's a speed Pokemon. Yeah, his.
Wait, does Pikachu Libre differ from normal Pikachu?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, see, he's more. So Pikachu is normal burst attack, where Pikachu Libre likes to mix it up a lot more. And his synergy burst is probably the best out of this. I really love it.
How many Pokemon have different iterations of themselves?
Just Pikachu.
Oh, just Pikachu. Okay.
Yeah, just
Pikachu
Pikachu.
Libre.
Does he? Is it only Pikachu Libre? Does he have a different Pikachu?
No.
Okay.
No, there's Pikachu Libre, and then there's the normal Pikachu.
Okay.
And one of the great things about this is that Pikachu Libre is more of he mixes it up. Gets in there and mixes it up, where Pikachu does, like Smash Brothers, does more ranged attack and throws the lightning bolts and whatnot.
Those down
in there.
Bs.
Okay, so can we get Pikachu Libre's burst attack? If Decidueye will play along.
If.
That's very
Yeah,
kind of
that's
them. I wouldn't
really-
do that. I'm too competitive for that.
Right?
So in between the rounds, the 3v3s, if you are the winning character and the other person's choosing the next character,
Yeah.
do you regen health, or do you keep the same health that you had at the end of the other round?
You keep the same health.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I was battling a coworker who worked on Pokken tournament before, and he went through my entire crew.
There it is.
Oh, okay. I love this one off the top.
Oh,
You've
wow.
got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
From the top rope?
Yeah, he amps up the crowd, and then power bombs on him. It was great, and you can see how much damage that he did.
That was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So this game is the deluxe version because you have online mode. You can play either ranked matches or unranked matches. They're called friendly. There's also group matches where if there's other people out there that are playing out there, you can join their kind of tournaments ad hoc online. Like I said, there's team battle, there's local. So wherever you want to go with this game, you can go with it and play. And that's one of the great things about it, the portability.
Which is really nice, too, because in the fighting game community, oftentimes you can be restricted to just your household unless you actually have a setup that you bring with you everywhere. So now
And
Yeah.
you know they do, man. They have those
they
little,
have
like,
the
suitcase
yeah, they
setups.
pop it open in the airport. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with
So-
this, you have the accessibility to do that.
Yeah, and so one of the great things is if you have the Switch system, you can just take that anywhere and play with the 2 Joy-Cons that are on the side. Just attach those, and you can play a multiplayer game there. Or if you meet somebody who has a Switch system also and Pokken Tournament Deluxe, you can battle right there between systems. So wherever you want to go, you can take the battle with you.
Well, where can people find more information about the upcoming Pokken Tournament Deluxe?
So Pokken Tournament Deluxe it's coming out September 22nd, and they can find out more information at PokkenTournamentDX.com, and there's a lot of stuff out there.
Were there any balance changes between the last game and this game? Were there things that you looked at from player perspective and said, you know what, I don't know if this was fair, or certain things that were not working properly?
There was
retail-wise?
a lot of balancing. So the Japanese version, there was a Japanese arcade version that didn't come out here, and so they updated it regularly there for the balancing. And so that's one thing they weren't able to do for the Wii U version.
Sure.
And so that's where the 4 characters came from the Japanese arcade version. The Scissor, Pro-Gun, Darkrai, and Napoleon.
That is a lot of damage. Jesus.
Yeah. And now they brought that in line with the Japanese arcade version. So now across the world, everybody's playing on an even playing field.
Well, with Deluxe coming out and you guys introducing new characters, there might be future rebalancing patches coming out?
That they haven't had an announcement yet for some of those, but yeah, that is a possibility.
It would make sense, seeing like how accepted it is. They had a tournament here recently.
That's right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We have nothing to announce right now, though.
Hey.
Well, is there anything else that we were not able to talk about, something that we missed about the game? New modes? You said that there was the new team-based mode.
Yeah, there's the new team-based mode. There's also daily missions that you do, which if you play the game, they'll give you a new objective. And if you complete that objective, it'll give you extra coins that you can buy different outfit pieces for your avatar, the little online avatar that you have there. So you can buy yourself like a fedora, a feather boa. they even have like a wetsuit and goggles if you want to roll with a wetsuit, scuba gear if you want. So, yeah.
Well, Joel, thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you.
And you said September 27th?
September 22nd.
22nd,
yes.
Everyone, September 22nd.
9/22.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe coming out for Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch.
All right. Well, on behalf of Acadrian and myself, everyone, do not go anywhere, guys. We got more content coming up right after this.